me to see high the millionaires with the movie star. Say to my people, them God, you know, everybody want follow. Say to my people, them God, you know, well, this is the kind of song you actually get to sing when, of course, the Tigers actually outclassed the world number 5, Canada 79-70 in their last group game. Rena Wakama's side won 2 and lost one of their 3 group games. And, well, they made history as the first African team to claim a place in the quarterfinals in the history of the Olympics. And this is why I get to say good morning, and welcome to Sports Radio 360. My name is Miracle Phillip. I'm so excited this morning as a woman, really. And also as an African, really. I trust that you're doing great this morning. Of course, it's Sports Radio 360. We come your way every Mondays, Wednesdays, and also Fridays at 7 a.m. Giving you tips and, of course, updates across all sporting events across the world. And I tell you, we've been laying focus on the Paris 2024 Olympics because that seems to be like the hottest thing going down. And, well, if you're not in Paris, of course, we bring it closer to you with all of the updates. And I tell you, this particular victory by, of course, the Tigers in the women's basketball event at the 2024 Olympic Games has been making a lot of heads to turn because really it has become the time of their lives. And Rena Wakama said, oh my, it's surreal and I don't think it's going to hit me yet for another couple of hours. And she says, I'm so proud of my girls and I pushed them so hard. I pushed them harder than anyone could ever imagine. This is so beautiful to get to, just share with you. And of course, we got a lot of congratulations coming from the sports minister as well as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okay. Also saying, you know what, girls, you did what you did and you made history. Here we go. That's not the only victory that has actually been, secured over the course of the weekend. Yes, Nigeria has qualified for the FIBA Women's Under-18 Afro Basket. Yes, in a decisive match on Saturday, Nigeria triumphed over host nation Cote d'Ivoire with a score of 70-60, earning the Zone 3 ticket to the championship. Now, this victory also really followed a dominant performance against Liberia, where the Tigers secured a convincing 90-09 win. And one would say at this point, be like, say, who run the world? Girls. But away from that as well, I tell you something, the Tigers actually have paid baby elephants to pick the African Championship ticket. Yes, the Junior Tigers of Nigeria made it 3 wins in their 3 games with a 70-60 victory over Cote d'Ivoire at the ongoing FIBA Africa Under-18 basketball qualifiers taking place in Abidjan. In earlier group games, Junior Tigers had defeated Ghana 72-47 in the first match and then thrashed Liberia 82-49 in the second game. The game against Cote d'Ivoire was tense, very gritty, but then it brought the vivacity, tenacity, and also the innate talents of the team. And I tell you this, they picked the sole ticket to represent FIBA Zone 3 at the finals of the FIBA Africa Under-18 basketball tournament slated to hold later this year in South Africa. And one would say, really, we should stand up for the champions because just maybe we'll be making a mark, really.
I was built to be the best. Number 1 and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up For the champions, stand up.
I think at this point we really should stand up for Nigeria's favor Ofile. Yes, because she has qualified for the semi-finals of the women's 200 meters, executing a good race plan to win a hit of 60 in a time of 22:24 seconds. And I tell you something, really, she must have given this comeback because after everything that happened with the AFN, the NOC, plenty kasala that busted, not being able to make it through to the 100 meters race, which of course I'll be letting you in on news story about that. She's just gonna be like, you know what? You may have stopped me, but you ain't stopping me forever. Oh yes, and I mean this is saying this in spite of the fact that we're still waiting for a lot to be done about who's and I mean the people or the particular person involved in omitting her name from the 100 meters race. Am I talking to somebody? Well, Ophilie won her heat, running a season's best time of 22:24 seconds. Her time was the second best in the overall rankings. She defeated Great Britain's Dina Asher Smith, who finished second in 22:28 seconds, and Gina Bass Bitaye third in 22:84 seconds. Also, away from that, as the weightlifting event starts on Wednesday, August 7, Nigeria's weightlifter Joy Ogbonne Eze, who will be competing in the women's 71 kg category, has affirmed that making a lasting impression in Paris 2024 Olympics remains her dream. But seriously, shouldn't that be the dream? Of course it should be. But of course, she grabbed the 3 gold medals at the 2023 African Games in Ghana. And I tell you something, this might just be another time for her to make a statement for herself. But then she says she's short of words. Well, she was short of words when she got the information that she picked the ticket to the Olympic Games, and it will be her debut at the Olympics, and she would most likely want to make the best out of it. Let's not also leave out the fact that Samuel Okazi, an 18-year-old Nigerian athlete, has made a remarkable debut at the Olympic Games, qualifying for the 400 meters semi-finals with a new personal best time, 44.50 seconds. I'm tempted to ask myself the question of, Miracle, what are you doing with your legs? Hey, Miracle, what are you doing with your legs? Well, where my legs cannot go, my voice can go. Am I talking to somebody? Oh yes, this achievement makes a historic milestone as Okazi becomes the first Nigerian male athlete to reach the event semifinals since 2008, my people. Now, this performance earned him an automatic spot in the semifinals, where he aims to become the first Nigerian in 28 years to run in the event finals. And I tell you, we'll be right here to give you all the details and more, but also to just bring this one right in here. And that is the fact that sadly, Team Nigeria's Rosemary Chukwuma failed to make it to the final of the women's 100 meters at the 2024 Olympic Games. Yes, Chukwuma faltered in the semifinals of the event, finishing in last place. She started the race in a commanding fashion, but Pila said things just they shake anyhow, so she just followed the momentum. But then in the men's short put final as well, Chukwebuka Enekwechi finished 5th with a throw of 21.42 meters, missing out on a medal because, USA's Ryan Cruiser said, you know what, this gold medal on my own, 22.90 meter, and I take Winam. And then also his compatriot Joe Kovacs won the silver with a throw of 22.15 meters, while Jamaica's Rajendra Campbell came in 3rd with a throw of 22.15 meters. It's all hope lost for the Nigerian team in the Paris 2024 Olympics. We shouldn't say that too early right now. But we'll take a break, and when we come back, you can also be part of the conversation right here on Women Radio 91.7. Don't forget, it is Sports Radio 360. We'll open up the phone lines, and of course, they are 07000 917 917. You can also call our toll-free line if you are a woman. That's 0800 1235 917. And drop an SMS or a WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537. The question would be, what do you think about Nigeria's run so far in the Paris 2024 Olympics? We'll be right back.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I don't wait for nobody.
Keep it locked. Turn your radio on. We are WFM 91.7. Ijoma, I need some money to go to the hospital.
Tola, you still need money to go to the hospital? We're in the era of health insurance.
Health insurance?
Yes, you do know that illnesses never let you know when they're coming, but Ives Health Insurance offers financial cover in times like this.
Really? What am I waiting for? I'm off to get my Ives Health Insurance.
Trust me, Tola. Ives Medicare HMO Limited is competent, reliable, and they never joke with the health of their clients. They have different types of health plans for corporate bodies, communities, schools, hotel guests, travelers, individuals, and families. Ives Medicare is located at Hope Plaza, number 2, Osho Street, Okbebi, Ikeja, Lagos. For more information, please call 080 921 65592, 081 476 17220, and 080 326 39058.
Ives Medicare. Health protection in your colors.
Are you searching for durable, guaranteed, elegant, affordable home products? At Eleganza Industrial City Limited, we put you first. From plastic chairs for adults and babies, party tables and school tables, disposable plates and cups, as well as reusable plastics, food warmers and cooling boxes, trash bins of various sizes, baby diapers, lady sanitary care products, luggage of various sizes, hair threads, and lots more. Eleganza Industrial City Limited has got you covered with our elegantly designed products in unique shapes and sizes. Visit us at Kilometer 68 Lekki Ekpe Expressway after Eleko Junction in Beju Lekki, Lagos. Or you can call 081 801 99999 or 090 914 73665. Or you can send us an email at eleganzaindustrialcity@yahoo.com or info@eleganzagroups.com or sales@eleganzagroups.com. You can visit our website www.eleganzagroups.com. Eleganza Industrial City Limited. The name is our guarantee.
The Women Radio membership connects you with other women traders, entrepreneurs, students, homemakers, farmers, and pensioners in the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, your business is promoted free on Women Radio. Win amazing goodies and you get access to our events. Download the Women Radio app today and hear your voice on radio. Register free at wfm917.com and make sure you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership is supported by MacArthur Foundation and the Nigeria Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
Yeah! Are you ready for the thrill, the action, and sports sensation on Women Radio 91.7?
Well, our Sky colleagues in Italy say that Juventus have rejected an £85 million offer.
And then Aguero! Join us 6:05 p.m. every Monday on Women Radio 91.7 for comprehensive analysis and coverage of local, national, and international sporting events on Sports Radio. Join our experienced sports journalists and experts on Sports Radio 6:05 p.m. every Monday on Women Radio 91.7 for everything sports. Yeah!
Driving through traffic, bored at home, or maybe you're having a bad day. Ease your mind with great music, entertainment, and lots of laughter on the Evening Experience every weekday from 4 to 9 p.m. on WFM 91.7, The Voice of Women.
A time for change, to unmask the truth, to unmask the rot in our communities. Unmasking the truth will focus on the effects of corruption on women, prefer solution, and demand for accountability. Unmasking the Truth will be on this radio station
every first Monday by 5:30 p.m.
And we ask you to join us to condemn corruption, to demand for accountability, and to work together for a better Nigeria. Unmasking the Truth is an initiative of St. Ives Communications in partnership with Voice of Women and supported by the MacArthur Foundation.
The stories are real.
Something like this happened to me years back. I saw some message in his phone. The lady that sent the message to him, when I read him, I said, "Oh, why are you like this? Why are you doing all this?"
It's all around you.
And so when she comes up to you to tell you herself doing it, you should be humble enough to listen. And if there's something you can do about that, you do it. Even reading books, even seeing a therapist, be open to certain things, because at the end of the day, this person is your partner. That is the bottom line of everything. My family advised him to marry the girl he has significant. He forced him, but he refused. So when the girl started telling that he called us too much, when they sent fish.
You want to share it. Show people see. To break the silence culture. Adult Conversations. Weeknight from 8 on WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I don't wait for nobody.
Keep it locked. Turn your radio on. We are WFM 91.7.
Hello world, where you been? I've been waiting for you and your friends. One love begins. Tip top, we stop in that 10. If you believe that we can make some magic up and say yeah.
Say yeah. All right, people. Good morning and welcome back. This is still Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's first and only radio station for women and their families. My name is Miracle Phillip, and it is Sports Radio 360 right here on this dial. Of course, we've been discussing the Paris 2024 Olympics because I mean that's like the major thing right now that everyone's talking about. I know that there has been the pre-season friendlies across different leagues and also including the Premier League as well, and I'll be giving you some updates on that as well. But yes, I need to give you a rundown of some other games that went down in the Paris 2024 Olympics, the result as well. And let's start off with this particular one. Of course, major concerns were out there about the fact that Favour Philly's name was omitted from the women's 100 meters race. But then seems like someone actually took advantage of it and even left a shocker for some very, very popular names. And I'll send you into that just right now. St. Lucia's Julian Alfred stunned favourite Sha'Carri Richardson to win the Olympic women's 100 meters gold medal on Saturday, etching her name into history to claim the Caribbean nation's first ever medal at the games. Alfred, who had never finished on the podium at a major outdoor championships prior to Saturday's final, conjured a superb race to win in 10:72 seconds at the USA's Richardson took silver in 10:87 seconds, and also the compatriot Melissa Jefferson won bronze in 10.92 seconds. And I tell you something, Julian Alfred's got her name in history. But that is not only the gist I've got for you. And this is because now the world has a world record, like the fastest man on the planet, really. And that is US sprint star Noah Lyles, who actually won the Olympic 100 meters title by 5,000ths of a second from Jamaica's Kishane Thompson in a dramatic photo finish at the Paris 2024. The showman overhauled his rival in the second half of the race to triumph by the finest of margin in a personal best of 9.79 seconds. And that was the same time as Olympic debutant Thompson, who led for most of the race. But of course, Lyles produced a spectacular finish to successfully begin his bid for a potential 4 medals of gold, actually, at these games. And yes, the biggest story across the weekend, Novak Djokovic. What a better way to actually say, you know what, I've completed the entire round table of what it means to achieve a lot as a tennis star. Yes, Novak Djokovic beat Carlos Alcaraz in a thrilling fashion to secure a long-awaited Olympic title and complete the career Golden Slam. Djokovic, who has won a men's record 24 majors and swept up every title there is in tennis, finally clinched the Olympic gold at his 5th games. The Serb, 37 years, put in his best performance of the year to beat French Open and Wimbledon champion Alcaraz 7-6, 7-3, 7-6, 7-2 in front of a packed crowd in Paris. And I tell you something, he must really be the most happiest man in the world right now, because he said, everything I felt in that moment when I won surpassed everything I thought or hoped that it would. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Congratulations, Novak Djokovic. And away from that as well, I bring you in with, of course, this particular gist right here, because a lot of people are wondering, you know, what's happening really with the friendlies? Like, what's happening with the preseason friendlies? And I'll tell you something, there were certain games that went down in the course of the weekend, but just to recap, actually, at August 1st, Arsenal went down to Liverpool. Very sad twist of event too, yes. And they're going to actually play against Bayern Leverkusen on August 7th, and that's going to be on August 7th, actually, Arsenal playing against Bayern Leverkusen. Also, there were particular games that also went down in the course of the weekend, and I'll bring you up to speed with the most talked about. Yeah, maybe. The fact that Chelsea actually lost to Manchester City, and a lot of people are like, you know what? Chelsea, my people, waiting the apple, really. Yes, it is exactly what went down. That particular game saw Haaland take on, penalty, and of course, scoring like 3 goals. And then we also having Bob also leaving the score right there for Manchester City. And then Chelsea in the hands of Raheem Sterling and Madueke. But it was not enough for them to, make a statement in the friendlies. And I mean, they're also going to meet up with Real Madrid. I'm talking about Chelsea. They're meeting up with Real Madrid on the 7th of August. And yes, also to bring you up to speed yet again with another fact that Liverpool actually won over Manchester United, and a lot of people are dragging their clubs right now. Some people are even denying that they are Manchester United fans. So cute. And some people wondering, you know what? It seems like Onslaught might just be set to perform some magic for Liverpool. But is this a team to be feared ahead of the Premier League start off? Well, I really wonder if that will be the case. But I want you to listen to a snippet of, exactly what some of these managers had to say concerning their teams. And you know what? Ten Hag says, I'm here for the project and to win trophies.
Here to win. I am now here 2 years in the project. We want 2 trophies and we want to build on. It was a tough season.
You win the FA Cup. There's a lot of uncertainty before the game about you and your job. What are you thinking in that period?
It feels like it's years ago.
Well, he says he is here to win the trophy. He is here to build the project. Manchester United fans, do you believe Erik ten Hag? But what about Arteta? What does he have to say about Arsenal?
I think we are in good condition. I think we played some really competitive matches. Today was a really strong team. I think we started the game fantastically well. I think after 6-7 minutes, it should be 2-0 up for us.
I think. Well, a lot of people would say, will he be thinking his way to making sure that Arsenal win a Premier League title? It's been a really long time, But I'm not here to yab anybody. I'm just right here to just dole you the news right here on your Women Radio 91.7. And this is where I get to wrap it up and say thank you so much for listening in on Sports Radio 360. My name is Miracle Philip. Of course, you can follow me across all socials at Miracle Philip _ on Instagram and Miracle Philip across other socials. It's been a pleasure doing this with you, but that is not without squeezing in the news that Zheng Qinwen has beat Donna Vezik in straight sets to win Olympic women's singles gold for China in Paris. There'll be a lot more of these games and all of these events, and I'll be bringing it right here for you. We'll be meeting ourselves again on Wednesday. Don't miss yourselves. Let's not miss ourselves so much. We'll be back on Wednesday, 7 a.m. Up next is the newspaper review. Don't forget, this is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's first and only radio station for women. The most important thing we'll be looking out for is how Nigeria will wave its flag in the Paris 2024 Olympics. Is that a hope that we must keep alive? Maybe.